The Great Wall Lesson. Hello everyone, and welcome to today's lesson video on the Great Wall of China. In this session, we will explore this magnificent structure that stretches across northern China and uncover the history, cultural meaning, and enduring spirit it represents. There is a famous saying in China, "You are not a real hero until you reach the Great Wall." The wall is not only an architectural marvel, but also a symbol of perseverance and determination in Chinese culture. As we read this text, we are not simply learning about a tourist attraction. We are stepping into a historical miracle that was created by countless people over thousands of years. Before reading, let's activate our background knowledge with a short drone video of the battling section of the Great Wall. In the video, the wall winds like a giant dragon across the mountains, sometimes hidden by clouds and forests, then emerging majestically. This stunning image helps us understand why the author felt awe and admiration when first seeing the wall. As we begin reading, the author describes leaving Beijing and entering the mountains. From the bus, he catches his first glimpse of the wall. It stretches across the mountaintops like a mighty dragon, weaving through ridges and valleys. Climbing the watchtower, he sees the mountains stretch endlessly, and walking up the stone steps feels almost like climbing a stairway to the sky. At times, it even feels as if the wall itself is carrying us across the landscape, flying toward the horizon. These vivid descriptions show not only the scenery, but also the deep emotional impact of standing on such a historical structure. The text also gives historical context. Construction of the wall began more than 2,000 years ago, starting from Shanhaiguan in Hebei province in the east and reaching Jiaiguan in Gansu province in the west. It passes through 7 provinces, municipalities, and autonomous regions, stretching for more than 10,000 li. The Great Wall includes not only the Ming-era main route but also earlier sections built by the Qin, Han, and Chu dynasties, forming one of the most iconic symbols of Chinese civilization. Standing on the wall, the author imagines ancient workers building it, and also envisions today's people creating new miracles, connecting past and present in a powerful way. To help students visualize the wall's scale, maps and diagrams can show the route, mountain ridges, watchtowers, and the dragon-like shape of the wall. These visual models help connect textual information to images and aid comprehension. After reading, students can summarize the Great Wall's significance in one sentence, such as, "The Great Wall is a monumental project that spans history and culture, symbolizing the perseverance and wisdom of the Chinese people." Students are also encouraged to reflect on how the value of perseverance applies to their own learning and life, considering challenges and obstacles they face. As a final task, students complete a raft writing activity. They write a short note as a cultural guide to a younger learner, explaining why the Great Wall is meaningful. Students include details such as the wall's historical background, scale, or symbolic meaning to support their explanation. This task helps students synthesize their understanding and express it in their own words. The following is the original text in English and Chinese. The Great Wall. People often say, "You are not a real hero until you reach the Great Wall." Others say that if you travel to China without visiting the Great Wall, it doesn't count as having truly been to China. I had always longed to see the Great Wall, and this wish was finally about to come true. After our car drove out of Beijing, it soon entered the mountains. From the bus, we gazed at the distant peaks. The Great Wall at Badaling, like a giant dragon, appeared and disappeared among the mountains. Its magnificent presence inspired deep admiration. We arrived at the foot of the Great Wall and, together with the crowd, climbed up to the Badaling watchtower. Standing high on the tower, we looked out into the distance. The mountains of Badaling were especially majestic. The Great Wall wound along the ridges, stretching far into the distance. We stepped up the stone stairs, as if climbing a stairway to the sky. At times, It even felt as though the Great Wall, this mighty dragon, was leading us over mountains and across valleys, flying toward the horizon. 2. Our tour guide told us that the earliest parts of the Great Wall were built more than 2,000 years ago. It starts at Shanhaiguan in Hebei province in the east and reaches Jiayiatwan in Gansu province in the west, traversing 7 provinces, municipalities, and autonomous regions. Stretching over 10,000 li, it is one of the world's oldest and most magnificent architectural wonders. Touching the ancient wall and gazing at the majestic Great Wall, a feeling of reverence welled up within me. The Great Wall is a world miracle created by the ancient Chinese people and a symbol of the ancient civilization of the Chinese nation. Standing on the Great Wall, I seemed to see the ancient Chinese people building it, and I also seemed to see the people of all ethnic groups in China today creating new miracles.
人们常说，不到长城非好汉。又有人说，到中国旅游不去长城，就不算去过中国。我一直向往着去看万里长城，这个愿望终于要实现了。汽车开出北京城，没多久，就进入群山之中。我们在车上向远处的山峰望去，八达岭长城像一条巨龙时隐时现，气势雄伟，令人赞叹。我们来到长城脚下，随着人流登上八达岭长城城楼。站在高高的城楼上，极目远望，八达岭群山格外壮观。长城压着山峰一直伸向远方。我们着拾级向上走去，好像走上了登天的云梯，有时又觉得万里长城这条巨龙正扶着我们翻山越岭，飞向天边。导游告诉我们，长城最早建于2000多年前，它东起河北省的山海关，西达甘肃省的嘉峪关，穿越了7个省、市、自治区，全长万余里，是世界上最古老、最雄伟的建筑之一。我摸着古老的城墙，望着雄伟的长城，崇敬之情油然而生。万里长城是古代中国人民创造的世界奇迹，是中华民族古老文明的象征。站在万里长城上，我好像看到了古代中国人民修筑长城的情景，又好像看到了今天中国各民族人民正在创造新的奇迹。
Through this lesson, I hope students not only appreciate the grandeur of the Great Wall but also the spirit behind it. The wall is more than a historical monument, it is a bridge connecting the past with the present and inspiring perseverance for the future. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to our next lesson.